let Mitchell do it, all the surrounding communities. Jay Strauss always has a good one. Frank Hall put on a pretty good one last year.
That's a lot of money for, with 20 minutes of fun.
Yeah.
That boat club up in Bethlehem, they're just huge.
Yeah. It's like smoking, you might as well just light $100 bill and burn it up.
Yeah.
That good work, they talked to her in French Lake.
Did you give me this for a reason?
Yeah, it's trying to tell you.
What? What do you say, Uncle John?
I said,
Robert.
we can go to Tacoma or French Lake or Mitchell.
Yeah, but we don't have to do it for another 50 years, John.
Did you give me this for a reason?
Yeah, you're gonna have to open some bids here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Just do what I tell you, John.
Suicide's the answer. That's what I say. Suicide's the answer.
I think he's out of town for spring break, I think. Everybody's gone but us.
All the dumb people.
She's in St. Augustine.
And Holly, where's Holly at? She's somewhere, ain't she?
She's in Belize.
Belize.
Yeah.
Gosh.
She's on a cruise ship, but that's where they were at last night when I looked.
Cunningham, they're out in Colorado. Michigan.
His name was mentioned yesterday in one of the sessions.
Is it mentioned in a good way or a bad way?
It wasn't bad. Busy conducting some conversation.
Let's get started here. Pledge allegiance, John, would you take that for us? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Father, as we come this morning, we just pray that you might be with us here at this meeting as we discuss and make decisions on the town's business. We also ask for guidance in all the things that we do. Bless those around us and bless this group. In Christ's name we pray.
Amen. Okay, well, welcome all of our guests.
Thank you very much.
Just Lisa.
Minutes of the February meetings.
I've read them, I don't have any adjustments, I make a motion, we accept them as presented.
Well, I haven't read it, but I'll take Randy's word for it. I'll second.
All right, all those in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
I opposed. All right, monthly reports. Ronnie's not here. I guess you noticed he's got the vehicle ordered.
Yes.
Okay. Jim, you didn't have a very big report. Anything to add to it?
Nope, everything's moving forward. We got Lantis up and running, should be on his own pretty soon. We got Lundy preparing for the academy. Other than that, we're doing well.
Okay. Anybody? Anything else?
Lundy is getting prepared.
He is preparing.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's a complaint mostly not by me. So somebody got stopped. The 35-mile-an-hour speed limit there by the sewer plant. When you're coming in, it starts at the sign, I assume. The
Yes.
flashing sign.
Well, before that, it starts right in front of the church where the first 35 is at. Then there's a flashing sign.
There is a 35-mile-an-hour back down by that
Yes.
intersection?
Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, there is. It's just
That's the
right
first
past
one.
the intersection.
Yeah, that's the
right.
first one. Then there's a flashing sign to say, hey, we told you once, slow down.
Yeah.
Now we're telling you.
Well,
you're-
everybody takes that flashing sign as the start of the 35.
Yeah, no, that's
It's
the
way
warning
before
that you're already
Yeah.
too fast.
Yeah.
There should be 45 there, and we talked to, Dick talked to town in the NDOT in the Florida.
Yeah, I think it's like Bedford. Like when John Williams Boulevard, they lowered the speed limit just because there's so many access points. They're worried about high-speed accidents. So that's why the more access points you got, the lower they try to drive the speed down.
On 3750 going in there, that 35 starts right there.
Yep.
Okay. Water system, I see we got anything on that. That looks like our loss was a little bit less this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get EJP back down here. Those guys had some things they wanted to look into on the meters.
something going.
I'm getting all the figures together for, you know, it may be that we've got some months that look pretty good, but overall last year, if Lisa's Keystone stuff is right, which I can't believe we've got all the way down to selling 50 million, but apparently that's what it shows. And we bought 79 million and only sold 50, so
Yeah.
that's big loss.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's something wrong. I went to another class yesterday on the water audit, and Keystone was one of the companies that they used for examples of the explanation
Right.
and so forth. And it looks like she's printing out the right report. It looked just like the one she gave me, but I don't understand. We sold 57 or something like that 3 or 4 years ago, or maybe longer, 57 million, and now we're down to 50. The last time was 52. So, but we found something that happened in July of that year that added 4 more million to it. So we know we got those big customers. That's not. That wasn't recorded right, but getting a handle on that's going to be tough. So, anyway, that's it.
All right. Scott's not here, so
I did talk to Scott this morning. He apologized. He said everything was going pretty well out there. There was a couple of things Chris was struggling with a little bit, but they were working on it. And other than that, there wasn't really anything he said to update.
He was down saying he's just trying to get his
He's doing his class work
updated
today.
hours and so forth to keep his license current.
Okay.
But I talked to this Waterley guy, what's his last name?
Emily,
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday for a little bit. He showed me history of, he keeps that too. So he's the company that handles it. That's a pretty complicated outfit. I mean, pretty detailed report and stuff, and it prepares his MROs and everything for him.
Okay. This pre-construction meeting.
I just want to put that on your calendar.
Okay.
That'll be, just to discuss the community crossing projects. And so all of you can be here, or at least one of you be here. It'd be good to have somebody from the council there on the 15th at 10 o'clock.
So where the town fountain, they're coming to install that.
yeah,
Is that still on schedule?
I talked to him Monday, I think it was, and they're still scheduled for being here Monday, and we dug the old vault out yesterday, got all the plumbing exposed, so hopefully it'll be a pretty quick process getting back together.
I don't know if anybody read the ballpark list. It was pretty extensive.
Yes,
Yeah,
It is every year.
Yeah. So, I suppose we'll do the best we can.
We've been
Things that we
working
need to
on it.
do, yeah.
We've had Gary Moore do some stuff, and Daniel's working on it as well.
Okay. Trailhead project?
The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I sent you a little text on that, and Daniel, and we had Jim Padgett go up there, and Daniel thinks he kind of knows what the issue is up there, but on the north side of the trailhead, we've got water, the puddles there all the
Yeah.
time, stands there all the time. And then they put all that dirt in there, field dirt, that Daniel and I really, that wasn't our vision, but that's all just mud.
Yeah.
And so we had a trail meeting and a radius meeting. Jeff said, I suggested, we could work together. And he said he'd be happy to help on getting some kind of, and it wouldn't take a whole lot to put some grass seed and straw in there to kind of try to get something started in there. So you want to tell them what you think? There is a drain there.
Right. I didn't know that, but
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I suspect that when Duke bored the power under there, they bored through the storm drain there, because it really never started backing up till they put power in, and of course it was so cold over the winter, we never really had any rain. And I went up there last week or this week, and the puddle was over the whole road. There was nothing coming out of the pipe that normally does down here on the other side of the railroad tracks. So I'm hoping I can get some locates called in and dig
It
it up.
it goes west instead of north, then the culvert does.
There's a drain and somehow it's on the south side of the road, but it ends up on the north side of the road under the tracks. And I think when they were digging the sewer across, it was on the north side of the road.
Did somebody else put that, there's a patch there north and south, I guess it's water, where blacktop's been cut. Did we do that or did the contractors do that?
They dug in both. I mean, we put it in, but they dug it, so. And I know, we didn't see it there, that's, the water's on the east side of that drain, and then the one that comes across the angles is sewer. And they hit the pipe then, and we repaired it.
Well, it would be nice if we get that cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah.
We stick something in there and find out where the damage is,
I hope so.
probably right square underneath the trail.
That's how it's hot,
It's in the
John.
road
That's how it's hot.
somewhere, so we'll see.
We do think to have the bathrooms open by Dogwood, because they're gonna have a 5K up there and some other events, so. I have the key to the bathroom, so we think by Dogwood time, we'll have the bathrooms open.
Getting back to this other thing, I was up there this morning looking at it again, you know, I talked to you last week
Yeah.
about it. But anyhow, the trees, there's a low place back there, those trees are lower, the bottom of the trees are lower than the road. And if that was fixed right, looks to me like that those trees need to be replanted or
Replanted.
something, and about another 8 or 10 inches of dirt put in there.
Okay.
But if you look at it, those trees on the south side of the street are lower than the street.
Okay.
So I'll bet that drain, I don't think that drain will drain that whole area. It might get it down where it's just, you know, not much and you dry up, but the way those trees are, it ain't, I don't think we'll ever get it dry.
Well, we'll take a look.
The way it is right now.
We'll take a look at that.
We need to make a decision about whether we want to partner with them or.
Well, yes, I'd like to have some direction on that, if you'd be willing. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be involved a whole lot of money.
When they say partner, does that mean they pay for?
They'd help us on it, yeah.
Well, I think we should do that, see what we can do to get it fixed.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
Randy, what do you think?
I'm good with it.
John Paul's not here. Do you have some reports on some of the properties or?
The only thing we've done 3 building permits since I came in, and I think it was 2 weeks ago, we sent off the letter to the house on.
The Johnny Lloyd house, the tornado, you know, down there that I sent you photos of
Who's-
that house,
who's
Johnny
that?
Lloyd's house.
Oh, okay, yeah, we need to move forward with getting that thing torn
Well, we're
down.
gonna have a hearing,
Yeah.
so he's got 30 days.
Okay.
What's that?
That's where E.B. Gardner's,
Oh, Ellie Gardner.
Evan Gardner's house was.
So we've got it scheduled to have a,
Yeah, it was April 16th. when
Okay.
it would come to the meeting.
okay.
Do they know
If
that
it comes, but
we might, don't we usually furnish dumpster for that? So, that one tear down.
Yeah, I think it
We
would,
don't pay, do we pay for the dumpster?
sometimes we pay like for the first one to get them started or so.
Well, maybe they'll be at the meeting and we can,
But that property's in bad.
yeah, it's terrible. I drove by it, so.
That's actually a street, that's
Yeah.
Franklin Street.
And it's a,
I used to deliver papers down that street.
Yeah,
and it's a lot, I mean, the house is built in a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Right.
odd the way it was built. It's
Absolutely, but yeah, it runs through there and makes a big L, and
I never had even noticed that place until I saw the picture.
I was always kind of scared at 5 in the morning riding my bike through there.
I still am.
Okay, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and do this. The Monons wanting to close the street. And I think that, did they talk to you about it a little bit?
They
Or?
talked to me.
Okay, all right, and they're wanting to have a thing. Did you guys get this?
I just gave it.
Yeah, okay. And all we need to do, our end of it would be given permission to close the street. they have to get all their permits from the ABC and whoever, whatever.
He needs
So,
a letter from me, just like we did for
Yeah.
speakeasy.
So, I
It's
personally,
during,
How
it's
long is it? I mean, how long?
like from noon to 9, John.
Was it?
Yeah.
During the dog.
yeah, I think he was gonna close fairly early, like 9 o'clock in the
Is it
evening,
Saturday?
That's on, I think it's the parade day, I think.
which would be
25th.
Saturday, yeah. I don't have any objections to
So
it
we let
personally.
them close it for that motorcycle deal.
Yeah, exactly, yeah,
So
so,
we need to,
Probably need to approve that, then I'll have to send
I'll
him a
make a
letter.
motion that we allow this, tentatively with, to find out exactly what.
Yeah. just getting to make sure he has all his insurance and all that stuff, so, yeah, okay. You okay with that?
I'm okay, got second.
All right, all those in favor of giving him permission to do that? Say aye.
Aye.
I oppose. So if he comes to you or anything, it's okay to move forward on that. I read the new, smoking ordinance, but should we probably wait till
Yeah, I'd say wait till John calls.
Paul looks at it? Best I could tell, the one that it was at.
Just updated the language a little
The
bit.
vaping and all that.
You know, we do have in place out there at the ballpark, that was done a long time ago. There is supposed to be, we don't, I mean, not anything we regularly, check on, but there is no smoking out in the ballpark area where people sit
Yeah.
out there. And probably there should be no smoking down there at the pickleball court. Somebody told me
Maybe
that-
some signage. is
Yeah,
what
some
you're saying.
signage is what we're looking at.
Okay, Summer League Director.
Okay, I've got an individual, and the Summer League Advisory Board has met, and they have met this gentleman. This is Nick Mitchell's son, Tom, and we had a couple applicants, but they are recommending this morning that the council hire this gentleman to be our rec director for 2026.
Is he aware of all the duties,
He
job
will,
descriptions and so forth?
yeah, they will get a contract signed for him.
How old the person is it?
Yeah,
Maybe I'm not supposed to ask that. Huh?
he'd be like Ashton, he'd be like
He's a little younger than me.
he was in, his dad's class was in Leslie's class, Nick Mitchell.
For Mitchell.
No.
Did they recommend him?
Yes, Holly and Curtis have met and they.
Well, but the directors recommended,
Yeah,
correct?
the advisory board. So we're just asking you to make it official.
I'll make a motion that we hire that fellow. As long as he knows what he's supposed to do.
Brandon?
I second that
All
motion.
right, all those in favor of hiring Thomas Mitchell for our lead director, say aye.
Aye.
By opposed? All right.
Any other kids on the team?
Did we have some people that want the concession stand?
I have one bid for the concession.
So I've got this for
This
one
one,
bid.
you don't need that one right now.
Oh, okay.
I need it here in a minute.
Mariana Gray Mosier, $550.
That tutor. Change their name every year. Oops.
She'll get the permits and the certificates, take care of the food. And she knows she's got to pick up the trash and keep the bathrooms in order. And I guess she's offered to pay the league
She pays the
$500.
town, she pays the town that amount of money. But she's done that for a couple of years and she does a nice job. She does a good job. And she also, part of her duties is also maintain the bathrooms out there.
She said she knows that. So is everybody okay with that?
I make a motion, we accept it.
All right,
Second.
all right. We'll hire her to take care of the sessions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Got that. We talked about the Monon. Okay, the Monon Trailhead Restrooms.
Okay, we've got two extra bids. One is, we've advertised to clean the downtown welcome center like we do every year. And then there's a separate, bid to clean the bathrooms at the Mono.
Okay.
Second lady. Both of them.
Don't need it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not prepared.
This is for the downtown and it is Kaylee again. She's done it before. And And she requested it'd be $25 per day for that. What did we pay last year? Same? And then, for the, trailhead restrooms, it would be the same, $25 per day. Is the, are they gonna help us any with this, or we just
We-
agreed to do
we
it?
kind of-
I knew we agreed to
We
do it.
agreed to take on the help with the bathroom.
Okay. So, what's your pleasure? I'm gonna-
What would that be like from March to,
Probably winter time, like we do downtown, it would be open.
what month do we usually cut?
Usually we start spring break and then we close right after Thanksgiving downtown.
Is the one at the trailhead heated?
You know, got some heat in there.
I'd rather agree with that.
We got a key, we can go.
I will say, there are people walking on that almost all the time. Except for, I assume when it's really, really cold or something like that, so,
It's active.
yeah, it's very active. Last night we ate up going on, there was 15, 20 people walked by the 45 minutes we were there. So definitely someone needs to keep it clean, and it'll fall on us. If we
If
don't.
it's gonna, if we're gonna keep it over weather though, we need to make sure.
Make
that-
sure there's some heat in
Oh,
there.
well, and that, all many clothes are on the door.
Yeah. We'll go up there and check that out.
Yeah, well-
We've got a key.
Yeah, we can approve this for now, and then we can decide on the hours later.
I'm, make a motion, we give her both contracts.
All
I second this motion.
right, okay, all those in favor of continuing for both the downtown and the mobile home, say aye.
Aye.
By opposed. Okay. There's that.
That could be as high as $10,000.
That
That could be as high as $10,000.
pretty good. Speaking of $10,000, there was, I don't know if anybody's, the straight shooters were thinking about letting the town,
Well,
if we want to do it.
What we'd like to do, last time we did fireworks was in 2015 for the town's 200th birthday. And this is America's 250, and each community will be doing different things, and it's going to be, an important milestone. So I'd like to have us consider helping with the fireworks display, and this company we've used in the past, that's who did it in 2015. We would do it at the airport, working with the airport board to get permission to stage it out there. I would also, I'm proposing that the chamber help with that, but I did budget extra money in our promotion fund because of the America 250 celebration, that there would be some extra things we want to do with the community. So I'm just asking the town to at least commit to half of that and out of promotion fund and from the casino. And then I also think I can raise some money too on the side to help with that.
Okay.
Actually, his price here is only $1,000.
Yeah. I know it,
You
John.
left out a zero.
Yeah, that's out of zero. We probably want a little more than that.
Can we not get some help maybe from CBB?
It could be, I tell you what, I want to tell you what CBB did. They bought all the flowers for each town. So Pat is doing the flowers in Orleans, Paoli, and French Lick and West Baden. They will all coordinate red, white, and blue through the whole county. So the CBB spent a chunk of money buying all the flowers for this year only. So we will not have any expense as we normally would in the hanging baskets and all the landscaping areas. But the CBB picked up the tab this year.
I was thinking about what Randy just said this morning about, my grandson lives in Nashville, Tennessee. And downtown Nashville, there's a billboard for French Lick.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if
we're doing some marketing down
the
there.
CBB done it or,
Yeah. Their new thing is Timeless French Lick. It used to be Visit French Lick West Bay, but now you're gonna see Timeless French Lick on there.
So you just like to see us to come in?
I'd like to see us come in, and
5,000?
we've got some money, extra money that we put into the budget. And I'm the County America 250 Connect leader, and so, we don't wanna miss this opportunity to celebrate this occasion as a community.
would it be any possible direct from the Tourism Commission?
We might be able to get some from there.
You've got some pretty big expenses coming up for something that's really unrelated. but-
Yeah, we might get some out there. And I also think I can get some money donated.
Why don't we commit up to $5,000 and if you get more commitments and we don't have to spend the 5,000, that'd be wonderful too.
I would make that motion.
Second,
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I oppose. We've committed up to 5,000.
I think the progress page 7,000.
Okay. What else?
You have some claims in front of the dockets. You also have some sewer adjustments to approve.
Okay,
I make a motion, we sign sewer adjustments and claims.
second,
all those in favor say aye.
aye.
Opposed? All right, pay the bill, sewer adjustments, we have no resolutions, I don't think.
I have one thing to bring up if the council doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Just a thought, something came up to one of the officers last night where an individual from Jackson County called and wanted to know about moving to our town and what our ordinances were concerning number of dogs. I don't see in our ordinance where it specifies a number of dogs that a residence can have. If you look under state statute, and I think what constitutes a kennel is 20 dogs. Well, 20 dogs at a residence in town would probably be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if the council would like to address something with an ordinance to adjust it to where we place a number on the number of dogs a person can have at a residence, like we do the chickens and such, just to avoid that future problem.
There was something came up a few years ago. I think the county was involved. Somebody had a place, it was kind of like a puppy mill. And there was a lot of discussion about how to regulate that and all that.
I would-
Bedford's got an ordinance.
I think that's a good idea, if we could have John Paul maybe look at, I don't, make sure that we're not doing something we can't do, but
20 dogs in a
Well,
house.
We had a situation like this, right behind Steve and I there for several years.
Is that right?
Yeah, they had that wooden fence up, they had a fence around the whole thing. But Ed Woodson used to have dogs up there.
Calendar, yeah,
What, owner?
yeah.
He had them tied outside, I don't know, 10 houses or so forth.
I'm afraid somebody get their foothold in, it'll be a grandfather situation where we may deal with it for 20 years.
there's a house on my daily walk to the post office, got 4 dogs.
Yeah.
And they bark from the time they see me until they can't see me. Obviously, there's nothing we can do about it, but yeah, I have no objections to us looking into doing something like that.
No, we just had John Paul.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that the kennel license was as high as 20 dogs. You looked it up. did you?
That's what I looked up in the radio, it said 20
That's
dogs.
what the state law
That's what the
is.
state
I
is,
thought it
yes.
was 5 or 10 or something like that.
And I know in Bedford, we've had situations like that where people had like 30 dogs in a house and there was nothing we could do about it until the ordinance came out that we could address it. 'Cause it just got to the point where it was just,
Yeah, I think
The neighbors
that'd be
is the
something we need to
nightmare.
Look at it, and we need to look at it before it happens, not after.
yes.
Okay, we'll get with John.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Anybody else have anything?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Put that off, I'll tell you before.